Tonight we're breaking down the results of some of the biggest election contests around the region. The Beaumont mayor's race is headed for a runoff. Mayor Roy West and former Mayor Robin Mouton knocked out three of their competitors, including Councilman Randy Felshaw. It sets the stage for a showdown we've seen before. Mouton and West battled it out in 2021 and again in 2023. Mouton yesterday racked in more than 5,000 votes, roughly 40% of the total vote. West had 30%, but neither topped that magic 50% plus one mark, so that forces the runoff. Mayor West says he's grateful for all who showed up and says there's more work to do.
Downtown development, the vacant building ordinance, as well as the no camping ordinance, all of these things are very important to our city that we continue to work on and improve, and I'm looking forward to that.
West will try to win over Councilman Felshaw's supporters. Mouton has her eyes on them as well. She tells us she's been preparing to go to a runoff since the start of the campaign.
We're going to have to make sure that we connect with all of the voters, letting them know that they need to come back out. If you want me as your mayor, you're going to have to show up to the polls.
That runoff will be taking place June the 7th, with issues like public safety and infrastructure expected to dominate the campaign. Now, the Beaumont City Council will have 4 new faces on it. In Ward 1, attorney Corey Crenshaw cruised to victory, easily defeating former state rep Mark Stiles. Ward 2 featured a real upset. Businessman Joey Hilliard defeated longtime councilman Mike Getz by a margin of 116 votes. In Ward 3, LaDonna Sherwood scored an easy victory with 77% of the votes, defeating Terry Preston Roy. And let's talk about those 2 at-large seats. 4 candidates went head-to-head. Incumbent A.J. Turner will be joined on City Council by Beaumont businessman Mike Williams. Both tell us they're looking forward to working together and building a stronger city.
We got a lot of work to do. We got started on some great things, but we have to continue the momentum. I'm looking forward to working with who the community chose for me to work with. I'm just thankful they continue to put me at the top in the votes. I'm very appreciative of that.
Turner has served since 2021. He says he's dedicated to progress. Williams was excited that voters gave him a shot.
You know, I'm still kind of trying to, process it all, but it feels good. And we are excited to get to work, and I promise that we will come with the same energy that we've had this entire campaign.
Williams says he will prioritize infrastructure and fiscal responsibility for the city. Now, voters in Port Arthur will also be going back to the voting booth in the next couple of weeks. Their race for mayor also ended with a runoff. It was a crowded field. Charlotte Moses earned 40% of the vote. Charlie Lewis came in second. They'll be advancing to the June runoff. Moses, no stranger to city politics. She served on the council from 2015 to 2023 and previously worked in the city's human resources department. Lewis is a businessman, an Army veteran, an island commissioner who's focused on recruiting new voters and getting them involved in politics. And we had an upset in Jasper. Voters unseated Mayor Anderson Land. Opponent Clark McLean came out on top with 58% of the vote. Land only received 32%. Our 12 News crew in Jasper spoke to McLean about his big victory.
I think we had a very good election. The outcome was great, and we've got a lot of good people moving forward. We've got a lot of plans for Jasper. I think we can do some great things.
McLean says he hopes to bring more respect and dignity to Jasper City Hall. And Southeast Texas school administrators, teachers, maybe the kids too, celebrating tonight because 4 districts placed school bonds on the ballot. All of them passed. In High Island, that means 2 new campuses being built and facilities upgrades. Koontz will get a new elementary school. Port Arthur will build a new combined middle school, a stadium complex, and make educational facility improvements. And Bridge City will be building a new performing arts center. If you missed any of our election coverage, don't worry. If you want those results, we'll send them straight to your phone. Just text the word results to 409-838-1212.